Here we are on Wednesday, October 21st, 2009, in Tel Aviv at Tel Aviv University. I'm waiting for the Jewish Museum of Jewish Diaspora to open at 10 o'clock. And this is an interesting piece of art. It's called The Eternal Repetition. Three things intrigue us when relating to Jewish cultural heritage: the cycle of time, the writing hand, capturing time and events, the deleting hand that attempts time and again to erase heritage. All three are reflected in the element you are looking at. And this is from Macau, Baraz, courtesy of the Mary Bloomfield School of Design and Education in Haifa. And it's kind of the sands of time. And talking about sands of time, I had quite an experience with Israeli security and delays. And I had a flight from Eilat to Tel Aviv yesterday at 11 o'clock, but I was delayed for 4 hours. I went to the back rooms of the Eilat airport, and it was interrogated for hours by Israeli security guards, police, because of two things. I was traveling alone, I was not entering and leaving in the same border crossing or airport, and which is very unusual to be traveling alone and have such a long itinerary. And then to make matters worse, my flight back from Eilat to Tel Aviv, I missed. I messed up the reservation. It was for 2 days before I actually departed yesterday on the 20th. The reservation was for the 18th, and so my ticket was not valid, so I was screwed. But it's all a test, and it really helped to educate me in terms of what security is really all about here in Israel. And then I spent a couple hours this morning trying to get a durable power of attorney document that my attorney, Bill Copper, had emailed to me when I was in Jerusalem. And I was fortunate to get an appointment at the U.S. Consulate, U.S. Embassy in Tel Aviv, not too far from the Intercontinental David Hotel where I was staying. And after much delay and security after security checkpoint, I made it to the notary and paid 120 shekels or $30 to get my document notarized, and I will look at the museum here, go back to the hotel, and hopefully find a scanning machine there and scan the document and email it signed to Bill Copper and copy to Mark. And then I'm off to Cairo at 5:17 p.m. local time to see the magnificent Giza Pyramid and the Great Sphinx and the Egyptian Museum and Islamic Cairo, which I hear is quite a trip, just going back to the Stone Age. And then Luxor, and then I fly on to Nairobi on the 27th of October, where I meet Mark on the 29th. And then we will stay in Nairobi for a few days at the Gong House, and then see the Giraffe Manor and the Sheldrick Elephant Orphanage in the Nairobi Museum. And then we go to the bush, the savannah at Recaro Camp in the Masai Mara National Reserve, and then we take a private plane to Campi Yakanzi near Chula Hills and the Amboseli and Savo West National Park. And then we return home on Sunday, November 8th. I'm already feeling that time is moving too fast. I want to enjoy every moment. Life is good.